Hi everyone, and welcome to the joy of painting with spaghetti. Farmer spaghetti. Let's get to work. And unlike Bob Ross, I'm gonna sit down, alright? I stand all day at work, so it's sit down time for me to do painting. And what are we gonna paint today? Well, something real simple. Hey, we're gonna paint the OBLONGS cat. You're like, who the hell's the OBLONGS cat? Well, I'll show you real quick. Give you an example of how I do my painting sometimes. Something as easy as this. Here's a picture I drew of the OBLONGS cat. This is the OBLONGS cat. The OBLONGS was a TV series, a short-lived TV series. It had 13 episodes. It was an animated series, came out in 2001, ran to 2002. Featured the voice of Will Ferrell as the lead character, Bob Oblong. It was about the Oblong family and the residents of the town they lived in. They lived in this valley town and suffered from pollution and radiation which was a direct result from the rich people living up on a hill above the town because of the way they live with their rich, lavish lifestyle. Therefore, making everyone in the valley either deformed or crippled or messed up in some way, which is what made the show what it is. It was loosely based on a series of comics by Angus Oblong in a book which he entitled Creepy Susie and 13 Other Tragic Tales for Troubled Children. Sounds interesting. Never read it. Creepy Susie was a character in the OBLONGS, but we're not talking about her today. So let's get to the OBLONGS cat. I'll talk about the cat real quick. Cat's name was Lucky, and the deformity this cat had, one lung. Why? Because, as you can see, the cat is a chain smoker. Yeah, the cat's addicted to cigarettes. Who, like many cats, always has that uninterested, deadpan expression on their face. So, this is what we're painting. Lucky the cat. So I drew the picture first, because when I do a painting, first I started just, taking a pencil and would draw it out right there on the canvas. But whenever you mess up, you gotta go back, erase, and eventually it's a big, huge mess and you forget which line is which. So I found it easier just to draw it on a piece of paper first, like I did here, as you can see. And then, see, I took a colored pencil, scribble on the back of it, and then line it up where I want it, and then just trace really hard, just put pressure. A pen works really good. And then boom! You have an outline, a basic outline of what you want to do. And it's a lot easier when you're doing something simple like a cartoon character. So, just draw it out first, and boom. And voila! Let's paint this bitch. The OBLONGS cat. So yeah, the OBLONGS aired from 2001 to 2002, only had 13 episodes before it was canceled on WB where it originally aired. But at that point when they canceled it, 5 episodes had yet to be aired, so they dumped it on the Cartoon Network where the rest of them were aired. That's the story of the OBLONGS. I'm painting a cat because it was my favorite character on the OBLONGS. I like the show, even though it didn't last, it never found an audience, as they say. People probably found it disgusting and offensive. I don't know. You know the way the world is. And now I do the second layers. I just liked the characters because they were interesting and weird. Kind of like an Addams Family thing. Here's a bunch of weirdos you can sort of relate to or not because, I never had a cat growing up who had a cigarette smoking problem. Well, that's the cat portion. I'm going to paint the background. This aqua looking color they call Atlantis. Ooh. I like it as a background color. But now that I look at this cat, it reminds me a little bit of the cat I did have, Georgia, who was gray. Only Georgia did not have a cigarette smoking problem that I knew of. There we go. That should pretty much do it. Told you it was an easy one. I like it. I don't know, 50 bucks or best offer. There you go. I guess that's all for now, folks. Thanks for joining me for the joy of painting with spaghetti. Farmer spaghetti, that was me. Take care for now, everyone. And keep on painting if that's your thing. I like it. I'm gonna dedicate it to Georgia, my cat, who's right over there, by the way. Right, Georgia? She's been watching me the whole time. Yeah, we still hang out, even from beyond. Ooh, right? Don't give me that look, that same look you always gave me forever now. Pretty much the same look. Almost the same look. You're both gray. Bye, everyone. I said don't look at me like that. I can see through it. I love you, kitty. I love you so much.